This is the third time me trying to make this video. The devil's trying to stop me. But I'm determined to get this out there. See, I would go live, but people don't come into my live, so I'm gonna have to do a video, and it's gonna be very, very long. It's gonna be very long, and the people that is meant to hear it, and it's supposed to get to, it's gonna get to them, and they're gonna listen to it all. So let's try this again. God done did it again. Just when I am at my lowest point where I'm ready to give up and throw in the towel and stop fighting, because I've had to fight my whole life and be strong my whole life, that it gets exhausting, and it's like I don't want to fight anymore. I don't want to be strong anymore. I want somebody to look out for me like I've looked out for everybody else. Someone, I'm at that point where I'm just done. God sends a sign, sends somebody to show me that I'm not alone. And that he's there and he's fighting with me. Even if I don't see it, he's fighting with me. He's protecting me. He got me. But this time he knew that he needed more than just somebody I knew, familiar face, a sign. He knew this time, because my faith was getting real, real low. Real low. Still having faith, still praising him, still speaking about him. But it was getting real, real low to where I'm just like, I'm just going to give up, fuck it all. He knew that he had to come himself. To put that faith back in me, that fire back in me, that light back in me, to keep going. I had to come inside and get comfortable, because I would have been out there for like an hour trying to make this fucking video. My back started hurting me, so I had to come in and lay down. As you see, I'm in a hotel room. Like I said, God has done it again. Not only am I in a room, but they upgraded it for the same price to a king-size bed. So, the other 2 times I made this video, I cried when I was speaking about how God came to me. I don't feel like I'm going to cry about it again, but we'll see. So, I'm getting comfortable on this bench, and I'm making some videos, and I see this man in the distance, and he's high, and he's one of those falling highs, but not falling, those type of highs. And see, I don't judge. Like, behind every addiction is trauma that someone was trying to forget. So I don't judge nobody. I just started praying that God takes the addiction out of his heart, out of his soul, and heals what needs to be healed, so that he doesn't go back to the addiction, and he can get off the streets and do something. And then he comes over when I'm just about to lay down and get some rest. He comes over and he's about to go get some rest, and he's like asked me how I am and everything, and he introduced himself, and I forgot what he said his name was. I'm very bad with names. You gotta tell me a few times, unless it's like even if it's a regular name, you gotta tell me a few times for me to remember your name. I don't know why, but I'm very bad with the names um, at first. But once I know your name, I know it. um, so he tells me, see, at a building, and there's an upstairs and a downstairs. And the only way to get to the upstairs from the outside is on the right side of the building. I'm in the back of the building on a bench, and I'm like right there at the end of the building. So the right side is right there. And he goes to me and he's like, I'm going to be right there above you. If anyone tries to bother you, I'll know. And I was just like, thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And he goes, you're very welcome. You have a blessed night. Like, you too. A couple of minutes later, I get up. I'm like, you know what? I don't have no water. Let me go get water before I go to sleep. So I get up and I go to get water. And I asked him, I'm like, hey, would you like anything from QT? And he's like, yeah, I really like a Dr. Pepper. Thank you so much. I'm like, of course. So I go and I get the water and the Dr. Pepper. I come back, give him the Dr. Pepper. We talk a little bit. And I go back to the bench. And a few minutes later, he comes around the corner. And he starts talking to me. And he starts telling me about his life and how he lost his mother when he was 12. And that's one of the first things he tells me. And I'm just like, 12 years old is when my mother passed. And I really started fucking up then. And I'm like, it's like my mother passed when I was 12 also. And he goes, I've never met anybody in my life where their mother passed the same age as me. I was like, yeah, I haven't either. And he's telling me his story and everything. And then his father passed at the same age I was as well. And I'm like, what? I'm like, what a coincidence. But I'm thinking it's a coincidence. And when I know now that nothing is a coincidence, nothing at all. And so he still continued to talk to me. And at the whole time he's talking to me, I see these shadows. And I'm like, what is making those shadows? Like, it's really big shadows. And I'm like, I don't see no bats. You know what I'm saying? I don't see anything flying. And these bugs can't make that big shadow. And I'm still looking around trying to figure out where these shadows are coming from. And then he sees that I'm falling asleep. So he goes, I have to go get something from over there. He's like, I'll be back. He's like, but if you sleep, just know that I'm gonna be up there and I'll know if anyone bothers you. No one's gonna bother you. And I'm just like, thanks. Appreciate that. And he turns around and there's like lumps on his back. It's not humps, but it's like a bulge on both shoulders on his back. And I really didn't think anything of it. I just looked and was like, oh, okay. And I fall asleep. And then like I don't know how long like after I fell asleep, maybe a few minutes. I open my eyes and like right now I'm like half asleep, half awake, and I see the man walking back, but he's still in the distance, and he just looks different. He's walking straighter, and he has this light around him, and I felt like I was safe to fall asleep.